Oh my god. I don't know what happened to this camera. I'm about to punch it in its fucking face. Because I need to get my DJI before this starts fucking up. So, DJI. DJI. Anyhow. Good evening, good sirs. It is still Wednesday, the 9th, and y'all, so earlier today I was talking to J Mall, and I was telling him about, because he doesn't really have a beard, right? He has like a little this, and I was like, I wish he had a long, like a beard, like a full beard, that I could like, you know, because I like to do that. He's like, oh, you like that, huh? And I was like, yep. And he was like, I'll grow a beard. I will. He's like, it makes me itch. That's why I got this. But I'll grow a beard. And I was like, now I didn't want him to do it for me, but I wanted him to do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want him to make this decision based off of me, but I kind of like that he makes decisions based off of how I like things. But then is that fair? Like, I was an emotional wreck last night, feeling like I'm forcing this man to do a bunch of things, and talk to him about it because I was just an emotional wreck last night. And he's like, I don't do anything that I don't want to do, and I want to make you happy. He sounds good. He runs a good game. What if he's playing me? What if I'm fixing to get played? What if I think I'm playing him and he's playing me the whole time I'm being? Hola mi gente, ¿cómo estás? How you doing? How you looking? Okay. Today I am on my lunch. Well, not today. Like, it's the day I'm on my lunch. I am currently on my lunch, and I was about to throw my keyboard. So yeah, I'm questioning if I could see with my glasses, because as I stare at my computer, it's blurry, bitch. But anyways, let me tell you about the audacity that came through my motherfucking phone. Are you guys ready for this? My ex sent me a happy anniversary text today. Our anniversary was yesterday. Now, it doesn't matter either way, right? Because we're not together. But why even send it if you don't know the right day? And that lets you know, ladies and gentlemen, how insignificant that date was to him, how much he didn't care. I do believe he used to think that today was my birthday as well. So yeah. Yeah, one time my mom had asked him when my birthday was. He's like, oh, I know that. That's the last day that the taxes can be filed. My birthday is next month. Not even on the 15th, okay? So that lets you know how much he did not give two fucks about me. He didn't. I mean, he eventually learned my birthday. I would hope so, after 20 years of ignoring it. But yeah. So that is what was going on today, y'all. I sent him a message back. Like, that was yesterday, but thanks. Because I really don't know what I was supposed to say anyways. Like, we don't celebrate that shit. We didn't celebrate that shit while we was together. So why the fuck are you celebrating it now? Anyways, at work, it has been an entire shit show. I was doing a project, which was fine, till this lady was like, you know what? I've got time today. And she just emailed me back. She's not rude or anything. She just is taking up a lot of my time. I haven't got to my actual workload yet because I had a side project. So now I feel like I'm unproductive, fighting with another team over some shit that I need done from them. And yeah, it's Monday, Tuesday, y'all. Welcome to the shit show. No, I don't know. You know, it's hard for me to put titles on anything or anyone or anything that I'm doing, because it's a trap. It's a booby trap. So I feel like the minute I'm like, yo, introducing, it's a booby trap, and they're gonna switch up and they're gonna be like, yo. So I just tend to stay how I am. But like I told y'all yesterday, I'm changing my mindset. I'm gonna find that special someone, that person that makes my engine that knows how to do all the things that I need them to do, that knows how to show up the way I need them to show up, all those things. I'm gonna find that person. That person is out there. They're not lip servicey. They are action based. And you're probably like, yo, you already have Jeremy who does that. I do. But I have a lot of fears. Like most of these situationships that I find myself in, we have such a small gap of time together. Even with Jamal, I had a very small gap before he was in another country. I had that. Jeremy's not in another country, so he was coming occasionally every now and again to come see me and his son over there. But we wasn't together. And obviously every time you see them, when you're not seeing them every day, it's like a honeymoon. So obviously we're not gonna find anything wrong with each other during that time. Everything's 100% amazing those times. So every person I've encountered has been short. And even like I told you with Terrell, is the same thing. It was very short. It was a very short amount of time, like a month and a half total that we was around each other for me and Terrell. Like, I don't have a lot of time with any of these people. They're in my life still from that little bit of time we had, but I don't have a lot of actual physical in-person time. So I know with Jeremy and Jamal for sure, they're like always pushing to have that relationship thing. Terrell just wants to fuck me, and he just wants to fuck, and I'm okay with that part too. But I don't know, maybe I am looking for more right now. I don't know, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I don't know. I get scared. Like, I'm having a panic attack right now. I haven't even committed to nothing. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. But like my dad told me, variety is the spice of life, and maybe I just kept that in my head. Something he told me when I was 15 years old. Then he told me, well, if I'm gonna be miserable and married, you are too. And I was like, I don't think that's how that should work. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm up here like, what am I doing with my life? And I don't know, man. But I'm about to go hang up some clothes. My closet looks atrocious. I need to take all the stuff that's at the top back down, refold it, see if I can find any more dresses like this to put on. And because summer is here, but I kept it classy. Like, how did it? Oh, and my lead saw me today, and she was like, "Damn, girl, you look good." And I was like, "Oh, I just want to look good for myself." And it was my first day with my bifocal, so I wanted to show her a good time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm about to do that, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Honestly, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed so bad. And I've been sleeping, y'all. Like, that's the crazier part. I have been asleep this whole time. It's just that I don't know, when I wake up I'm so groggy. Like, I want to work out, but I don't work out because I'm too tired. So I'm gonna get back on that too. And yeah, plus I'm like super bloated because of all this fiber. I cannot handle the shit. Hello, you guys. I woke up to the most craziest dream ever. So I had this dream. It was like the last part of my sleep, where it was my father, my ex, and Terrell in the dream, right? And in this dream, my father and my ex were inappropriately touching me. Like, it was very uncomfortable. Like, I was like crying when I woke up because they were touching me, taking turns with me in this bed, and they were touching me. Terrell's there and he's watching, but he's not doing anything at all. And I'm like waking up in tears. I just now looked up the dream interpretation of it, and it says, that the dream can be interpreted as a reflection of unresolved feelings or a desire for protection. The father and the ex could represent different aspects of yourself, while the presence of a silent watcher may symbolize feelings of vulnerability or lack of support in your waking life. The dream could also be symbolic of representation of feelings about power dynamics and boundaries, which I've been having like hella problems with my ex with. Like hella. My father, he's deceased in my mind, and so like, yeah, he doesn't have anything, but apparently there's still something, you know. And then the inappropriate touching could be symbolize intimacy, comfort, or a desire for closeness, and it also could represent the feeling of needing to be touched and cared for. And then the silent watcher, who doesn't help, could signify feelings of being alone or unsupported in your waking life. This person could represent a friend, a family member, or even a personal internal struggle that you're not addressing. So the combination of the touching and the silent watcher may highlight feelings of vulnerability or lack of clear boundaries, which I have a hard time with. Y'all know this whole time I've been having problems with boundaries and shit like that. And so all of this makes so much like sense that I'm having all these unresolved feelings, because I feel like, you know, he's so like in my life. He'll be like, yeah, I think we should get a divorce, and then he'll be coming around and doing stuff to make me feel uncomfortable and my own. That's why I don't want to live here anymore. It's just because I feel like with him knowing where I'm at, it just makes it uncomfortable for me and my kids, because he can just show up whenever. And yeah, he doesn't do anything, but it's like knowing that that presence could be around at any time that makes me uncomfortable. But it was just weird that all of that stuff was happening. Like, it just makes me uncomfortable, because this is a reality of things that I struggle with, but I've just never, like, they were enjoying what they were doing, like fucking with me. And in my head, like, I'm telling my daughter, I'm like, this is just kind of like not the inappropriate touching part that I'm aware of anyways with my father. I know of some things with my ex, but like with my father, I was never made aware that he did anything to me, but it's kind of the joy they get of torturing me. It doesn't even have to be in that way, but it's the joy they get of torturing me and making me uncomfortable and making me feel like I don't have a say in my own body, in my own skin, in my own life. And yeah, but with Terrell watching there, and I told Kimon, I was like mad at him, and then when I woke up, I was mad at Terrell, because I'm like, why are you just watching? I mean, I know it's a dream, but she was like, don't get mad at him in real life, because I remember him wanting to be protective over you, you know, when you guys first met. And I was like, not her standing up for this motherfucker. Anyway. It just, I don't know, it rubbed me the wrong way. It just, I don't know, but it's symbolizing everything I've been feeling over the last few days, because I've been telling you guys, like, I'm gonna really like try to focus on just dealing with one person, and I'm gonna just focus on getting the things that I truly want out of life, and versus just what I've been doing since the time that I've been single. So I don't know, it just, I don't know. The shit was crazy, you guys. Like, even like the fact that I could see clear faces was bothering me, because normally in my dreams I don't really have faces. And then the same night, last night, that I'm having this dream, my daughter's having a dream of her yelling at her father. And I was like, did you feel better? Like, do you feel like, you know, it helped? And she was like, in the dream it felt like it helped, but I know in real life, like, I can't say anything. And that's bothersome, you know. But I am missing protection. I am missing probably my grandparents, because, you know, this is the month they both left me, and as odd as it sounds, I feel abandoned. Hello, it is Friday the 18th. My cases are going great actually today. They're going really good, but I just got a text from Terrell, and I hadn't texted him since I think Monday or something, and he's telling me how one-sided I am and how I never sent him my information for the flight, and all that stuff. I think I needed this interaction personally because I just had to know like how much he doesn't give a fuck about me, and so that I can let go. It felt like a dagger in my heart, I'm not gonna lie. My chest immediately was heavy. And do I think this is our last interaction? I do. I don't feel like he's gonna talk to me again because I'm asking him to own up to what happened the last time I sent him my information for the flight, and he just keeps saying, okay, Tori, okay, Tori, okay. And I'm like, well, I don't know. You know, it could have been easily resolved if we had communicated, but because I was willing to admit that I was wrong, just based off of the fact that I just really didn't believe him. So yeah, but it did hurt. It was painful. But like I said, I think I needed to feel this just so I know, like, he doesn't and didn't give a fuck about me, and otherwise he would be like, you know what, I did do X, Y, and Z last time, but that wasn't my intention this time, and we could have just cleared that whole situation up. But I think this week was just a lot of me having to deal with the fact that people in my life, I'm a convenience to them, and they're not willing to take ownership or inconvenience themselves for me the way I would inconvenience myself for them. So what I say our interactions are one-sided. I can 50% say that they are, just because he's the one that would stop talking to me and then he would be the one that comes back. You know what I mean? So if you're no longer talking to me for months and months on end and then you come back, I don't know that I can take the blame for him leaving and coming back or anything like that. And when it comes to our phone calls, I can call him right back and he won't pick up sometimes. So I only want to take blame for things that I actually do. I don't feel like our communication is on me while we stopped talking, because I would have talked to him every day, every minute about fucking shit on a stick. But he decides like every maybe month, well, that was enough communication, I am going to leave the situation, and then 6 months later come back. So I don't know if I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do during that time. Am I supposed to follow up? Am I supposed to be like checking in? I used to just randomly be like, hey, are you good? Are you okay? Type shit. And then we would just have like, he'd be like, yeah, I'm good, or I'm going through this. And then we would stop talking again. So I used to try in between the phases of him going in and out of my energy to talk to him, but it like doesn't make sense for me to chase after somebody or go after somebody or apply pressure to somebody that doesn't want to be in that position. And clearly if you want it, you would be there. This last time I didn't even get my hopes up regarding that, and I found it odd that he hit me up on the day that I was supposed to be catching the flight out there. So I don't know if he's just been sitting around all week waiting for me to send him the information or what. Part of me forgot about it because I just didn't anticipate it really happening at all, so I just like left it alone, and I figured if he did want to follow through, he would hit me up and be like, yo, I'm waiting type shit. But I figure it was just like the last time where he asked for the information and did nothing with it, and that's fine too, you know what I mean? I just don't want to get my hopes up or anything like that over something that's not gonna happen, because I just feel like if you're asking for something, you're gonna follow through. The last time he had that information for I don't know how long and didn't do anything, and then we stopped talking. So I was just like, all right, well, I assumed it's the same way. Him not taking ownership over the situation now is just another person in my life that tries to gaslight me and tries to make it seem like it's my fault and that I'm the one doing wrong. I'll always admit when I'm doing wrong. I do it with my kids, I do it with my dog, like what I do it at work. I will always admit where I'm wrong. If there is a point where he felt some type of way, obviously maybe he did today, he woke up and he's like, fuck you bitch, da, da, da. That's fine, you know what I mean? Maybe this was just where the story was supposed to end for us. And like I said, this week I have just been, it's been a lot. Like the whole week has just been a lot of emotions, but I'm learning to make peace with it. It's better that my heart breaking now than down the line while I'm still waiting. Like, how long was that going to be till I was 50? Like, you know what I mean? And knowing how my heart is, I probably could have waited that time, almost 50. But just to go through now, sir, go through now and just get it over with. You know what I mean? People do you favors at times. Am I gonna have to mourn it? Yes, even though I should have already been mourned it, because he's been in and out so frequently. Why even get your hopes up? But like I said before, part of me in my mind is just always was always waiting for him. He was always the one. He was always that dude. So I mean, it's okay that it ended the way that it did. I need all the energy that's not supposed to be there to be out and cleared. And if you're just not for me, you're just not for me, and that's okay. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a big deal. We just part ways and call it a day. And I'm sure he's fine with it, because I'm pretty sure he already did it in his mind. I need time to process and get over the situation. But in my head, this was already coming to an end anyways, because the energy just wasn't there between us. I feel like I will always give my 100% to him, and I feel like he was operating on whenever it was convenient for him. I don't know what percentage that would. I need to go get Hennessy because it's windy and he's gonna get scared outside. But anyways, I just wanted to provide you guys that update. I still feel like a little pain. Like, you can literally feel your heart like break, and that's weird. You can literally feel it. But she's together still. Maybe I might cry later. You know what song came on right after that interaction between us? Was Mary J. Blige Not Gonna Cry. Like, what the fuck, y'all? So I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna cry. Mary J. Blige, you put this song on right now for me because you knew a bitch is a crybaby. And sing. Like, we're just not gonna do it. Plus, like I said, I don't want to entertain anything that's just not for me. And he's not for me. He is for the streets or whatever he's for. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna go get my tape. Got him in the house now, because that shit was scary. I saw him climbing out of his little hidey hole as soon as I came outside, so I think he was getting scared at that point. But you can get down. You can get down. You got my okay. This is him. Say hi, Nancy. Say hi, Nancy. Say hi. We're just gonna let him be chill in the house now. My light's blinking, and I just want to show y'all that Hennessy's okay. Because, oh boy, I think he doesn't like the wind, and I think that's how we lost him the first time, was the wind. So my battery's blinking. I love y'all. I even still love him, but choices have to be made, and he made it. So I accept it. I accept that he don't want to deal with me. He don't want to fuck with me. He don't want no parts of me, and he thinks I ain't shit. But join the club. I love you guys. Have a wonderful fucking weekend. I will update you on the rest of my work day once I'm done. And yeah, I think I'm gonna light one after work. I love you. Bye. I'm gonna take all outside. How you doing? How you living? Okay, it is Easter. I'm tired. I came back from a walk, which was very short, super short, like 5,000 steps instead of 10, because the park was very like Easter. People were out. There was weird men, and I didn't feel like dealing with it today. So I come home. Me and my daughter are talking, and the doorbell rings. I'm assuming it's like Amazon with my turtle stuff, or with my dog treats that I ordered from Walmart. It's neither. It's neither. It is my ex at my door, okay? He's bringing yet another Easter present, and I'm just like, you know, he brought one, it has a soccer ball, and one has a basketball in it, as if I had, you know, 2 twin boys that are 10 at the house. And my had snacks in it, but I didn't even complete the whole fucking basket. They got a half-ass basket for me, and then their dad, whatever he did. So he's talking to me at the door. He offered to go to counseling with me over my PTSD that he so lovingly caused for me, and invited me to the movies. But here we have the PTSD moments again, okay? He's like, I respect boundaries. I don't call you a billion times. I text once and I call once, and that's that. When I'm like trying to leave, every time I'm about to close the door, he puts his hand on the door to stop me from closing it. He did that 3 times. 3 times. When I was showing that I did not want to hug him, he kept trying to force me to hug him. So no matter what, it always feels like he thinks that he's different. He thinks that things have changed. He thinks that he's this better person, but it's the same energy. You're not respecting my boundaries. You're not, you know, he talks like he'll say 1 minute, I respect your boundaries, the next minute, stop me from closing the door. And like, I was like, I don't even think he's registering that his body language is trumping the words that are coming out of his mouth at that time, because it happened 3-4 times. The hug thing happened 3 separate times, and the door thing happened 3 separate times. So your actions are showing that you don't care about my boundaries, while your words are saying you do care about my boundaries. I explained to him, like, you know, he's like, the kids don't talk to me. And I'm like, well, why would they? Like, you made it so hard for us to come to you for anything, express anything outside of what you wanted to hear. If we weren't, like, bigging him up and saying he's the most amazing person in the world, we got shut down, child. It was, no, we're not entertaining anything other than I am the king of this castle. He definitely tried to put it on me, and he's like, yeah, I was the one, you know, doing the financial this and that. Every time I tried to work, sir, you were trying to sabotage it, and then you sabotaged yourself by making me work harder by always messing up the money. But I was like, I'm not entertaining, not a thing. I'm not saying a thing, because what is it gonna do? It doesn't change the outcome. Did I still get, you know, physically assaulted by him? Yes, all that stuff still happened. Me coming up against him, trying to rise above and tell him everything is not going to do not a damn thing, because it all already happened. But today's been a day from hell. It's like well, actually, I'm not gonna say that the storm thing was scary. It's scary as fuck that she woke up in the state that she did, but the fact that she's like, it never happened is crazy. The scarier part was when I called her, she wasn't like responding, so I picked her up, and I was just like so fucking scared, like my heart. But you know what, the universe and the power of Easter healed my baby, and that's what matters most. But I was scared shitless. Like, even now I want to cry, because I was scared shitless that I was losing her. And yeah, and get my life together, because I need to sage my house, because the energy was around my house. That lying, manipulative ass energy was around my house. So I need to sage. I need to order my black salt so I could put it outside, because you know what, I don't care. I am into brujeria. I wholeheartedly believe in the brujeria, and I don't play about energies. Like, no. Hey guys, so I said I was gonna be like 100% vulnerable, and I'm gonna do that, because this is the aftermath of an encounter with my ex. I want to be stronger than I am, and it just doesn't work that way all the time. It's several hours later, And I have this thing where I pick up my hair a lot when I'm like triggered. And lately I've been starting the process of combing out my locks. I don't know if I'm going through with it, but this is what my hair picking has progressed to. So it's not even that I register what's happening half the time. It's just, it happens, and I will sit here, and I was sitting here in silence, and it just all hit me like a brick wall. And I had to start, I did laundry, and then I doing laundry, and then I stopped, and then I started picking at my hair. So that's where I'm at right now, is the hair picking. Because I'm waiting for my laundry to finish washing, and I don't know what to do with my hands, so I'm picking with my hair. But yeah, I haven't been triggered until recently, and it was the phone calls that started it like a week or two ago. And then the crazy part is that happened at like 1 or 2. It is now, let's see what time it is. It is now 7 p.m. on the dot. That is the aftermath of what happens to me, and the part that people don't see. This is the part I deal with on my own, and no one sees me go through, but this is what it looks like. And I'm not joking when I'm not smiling. This is what it looks like. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday after Easter. My emotions are still not regulated, and I'm trying to decide right now, while I got 10 minutes before work, if going to work is gonna help or if I'm gonna be a hot mess at work. I want to at least attempt to go to work just to see if it'll get my mind off of things, because I think the quiet is gonna kill me. So, but I also could use a day with my emotional support puppies and just kind of doing nothing with nobody here, because the kids are gone, and I can just cry if I need to throughout the day. So I wish I knew the answer, but I don't want to use leave because I want to use it for fun stuff, not always an appointment or some shit like this, you know what I mean? Which I haven't had to use a day like this in a hot minute. I don't know why I am not able to re-regulate, but I'm having the hardest time re-regulating after that, and I'm just having the hardest time. So yeah, this is fucking the aftermath. I don't know why. I think honestly what's getting me the most is just him knowing that I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to hug him. I don't want to do any of those things. And he was still trying to push up on me. And Kimana was like, I heard him. He kept asking you for a hug and telling you to hug him. And yeah, he reads a room, but he knows like exactly what to do to get under my skin. And I allow it, you know, it's because I still have fear, like, you know. I hate that I do, but I do. I hate that I can live my life perfectly fine and be fine, and then I have these moments like this. I hate it. I hate it so much, because this is what makes me feel like I'm too damaged, you know, like I'm too damaged now. Like, it's too far gone. I let it go on. Well, it's been going on my whole life, you know, between my mom and him, and even talks with my father. Like, people can read that I'm damaged and take advantage of me, you know? And I want what's best for everyone around me. But everyone around me wants to take, not everyone, but you know what I mean? Like, people around me want to take advantage of me. I have good people in my life, and I don't want to discredit those over fuck faces that treat me like shit, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna try to get these 2 ponytails in, and I have to make a decision if I'm coming in before, like, in the next minute or so. And I'm really not feeling it. I'm still crying, so I'm really just not feeling it for today. But I gotta find a way to regulate myself, and maybe work is what's gonna help regulate me. So maybe I need to show up and do it, and hopefully I don't get triggered by anybody else's anxiety, because that fucking tears me to pieces when other people are anxious and then I'm around them, and then you see Storm right there. Oh my god. When they're going through it, and then I feel their emotions, and it makes mine like heighten more. So I'm gonna go in there, try to be a boss bitch, see how long I last as a boss bitch, and then if I don't last, it's fine, because I just tried, and that's literally all I can do is try. So that's where we're at with it right now. I'm gonna just try, and it is 8:22, so I have 3 minutes to get that dinosaur running, even though I just got it maybe at the beginning of this year. Those Lenovo or whatever the fuck computers. Ugh. But anyways, the work ones. I have one for my personal life, and it's fine. Well, it's older. She's older. She's like 5, but once you get her cranked up, she's fine. I'm gonna get her cranked up to file these divorce papers. She's cranking up. But I love you guys. I'm sorry that I am just so down. I'm sorry that I'm just like this, but this is life after abuse. Like, you can easily be triggered, and I'm cordial on the phone and I'm cool, but I can't always be. But I love you. Hi guys, on my 15-minute break. I really feel like I'm probably gonna leave work early today, because I just can't handle it. I'm not feeling good. I'm not even able to write a cohesive email right now, and so I think I'm just probably gonna leave early, but I'm gonna try to make it as far as I can before leaving, because I don't want to just dip out or anything. God, my hair looks weird, like just smushed down like that. But yeah, just fed all the animals. So I gave the guinea pigs and the dogs their food and water and stuff, since I was running late this morning and I didn't get to put it in. So I did all that stuff right now, and I'm gonna go see if Hennessy, the turtle, wants to go outside for a little bit and chill in the sun that he hates so bad, and all that good stuff, and run to the bathroom, and then my break's over. So it was nice chatting with you and updating you. I hope you have a good day. Hey guys, so I'm not crying, I swear. It was just eye drops because my eyes are dry. But I ended up leaving work after lunch and just having a good old-fashioned cry, and then it all just dawned on me. I have to take control of my life, and I can't let somebody control my life in that way. And I'm not the weak bitch that I was before, and I have to stand up for myself and learn to love myself. I allow so many people around me to dictate how I feel about myself a lot of the times. That is crazy. And I think, I don't know, it's just been really hard right now. April's just tough on me already, and then just a lot of things happening to test my gangsta. But you know what? It's fine. Whatever happens to me happens to me, and I just can't go down without a fight, and that's all I know. is I can't go down without a fight. Life is a big ass shit show, and everyone that's not in my life right now has spared me from an even worse life. So there's areas I still need to improve on, but there's areas that I'm doing better than I was. And so I'm proud of myself for even if it's a little minuscule, little tiny bit of progress, I'm still proud of myself for making that tiny little minuscule progress, because at least it means I've learned something, and that's what matters at the end of the day. So tomorrow I'm gonna have a better day. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Hopefully. There's parts of me that feels like, you know, I still gotta deal with some aftermath of certain things, you know, but it's okay, because I'm gonna be okay. And at the end of the day, oh my god, I have cinnamon everywhere. I'm gonna be okay. I have been okay, and honestly, I lived through the worst of it already. You know, if you think about it, I lived through the abuse already. So how does it get worse from here? Only if I allow it. So you know, you just kind of gotta take the bull by the horn sometimes. I just worry about my family a lot, and I hate that I put myself in a position where he's needed even a little bit, because it fucks me in any way. But it's okay, because I'm gonna figure a way out of this too, just like I figured a way out of every other situation I've ever been in. So it's gonna be just fine. Be okay. So clearly not feeling good because I don't even have my nails on or anything. So I might choose some nails and pamper myself and love on myself. Yeah. I'm the alpha in this bitch, and I gotta make sure I remember that I'm the alpha in this bitch. Anyways, let me go, because I gotta feed all my damn guinea pigs, my grand guinea pigs, my grand pup, and my dog. And I already gave Hennessy, my turtle, his stuff, so he should be good, because I fed him in the morning, turned on his light, and did all the things for him this morning, sprayed down his enclosure. Now the 5 guinea pigs, Lord. And I gotta figure out what we eating for dinner, which I don't want to cook, but somebody's got to do it, Lord. And I guess it's me. I am the chosen one. So yeah, I'm supposed to be in the driver's seat while being submissive, while taking care of everything. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with my Snapchat, y'all, either. I can't hear nan one thing on my Snapchat. I don't know. Should I turn my phone off and then on again? Oh, let's turn it off and then turn it on again, because my cousin, I could tell she was talking shit to me, but I couldn't tell what she was talking shit to me about. And that's not fun if I can't answer. Like, the fuck? She's probably like talking about Jamal's ass because I don't know. I've been kind of like sneaky linking him. I'm like trying to downplay his ass, and I need to stop, because he deserves all the big ups, all the praise, all the love, all the respect. He ain't done near one thing to me. And even with his response to how he thought I ghosted him, like any other dude outside would have been like tripping or bugging off of shit, and he didn't. He took that shit and he ran with it, and he handled it like a G. So I'm just like, this is real men shit. I'm not used to it. I'm used to bitches, so I gotta give him his big ups. But let me go, because I have a meeting with my boss at 12. I left for my lunch too late, so I gotta go on break. I left my break because I was on a 40-minute call, and I just